What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today for the second day in a row, going over some MLB 14, the show Diamond Dynasty tips and tricks. And today we're going to talk about recycling. If you missed yesterday's video, make sure you check it out, man. We went over some things that you can do with the MLB card market to get cards for a lot cheaper than they're currently being sold for. And now we're going to take that strategy and kind of take it another step forward. Now, accidentally, I just checked my bids, and that means my PS3 is about to freeze, so I have to reset this thing, and then we'll get back into the video. Alright, man, we are back. So if you didn't know, if your My Bid section gets too full, and you start checking it from the console, your PS3, I don't know if it happens on PS4, but the PS3 will freeze. And given that I've sold and bought so many cards, it happens to me every time, and I mistakenly did that. So let's go over to my cards here, and like I said, man, I want to talk about recycling cards to get out these A-plus positional players and pitchers. And I got a bunch of cards here that I'm going to show you how I do it with. Now, if you missed yesterday's video, we did some marketplace tips. And I'm going to talk about, or I did talk about, I should say, how I got all these cards for like 3.5 to 4 million. So go check that video if you didn't see it yet, and then catch up on this one after. So what I'm going to do is buy it depends on how we do on the first couple if we'll do all of these on this video. But I'm going to buy a positional role players pack for each of these cards. So one pack will go for each card, and I'll explain what I do here. So let's go to the MLB card market, and what we're gonna do, not MLB card market, I'm losing my mind here. We want to go to the card pack store, and we're gonna go to MLB player packs, go all the way over to the right, and it's a pack of 6 MLB role player cards that could be pitchers or position players. So my bad, I said just positional players, and it's not. So they're 2 million each. I'm going to buy 4 of them for now. So there's 1, 2, 3, and I don't really care what we get 4 because you never really get anything good. So there's 4. And again, I had 6 cards there, 6 of these good pitchers, 4 Matt Harveys, and 2 Adam Wainwrights. So I bought 4 packs that'll go for each of these Matt Harveys. And basically what I do, now keep in mind, again, I got these, we'll say for 4 million. Some of these were 3.5, but we'll just say 4 million. And then I bought a pack for each of them, but those packs are kind of split in 2 for each card. So it's almost like I spent 4 million on one card and then $1 million on the pack. And I'm going to take Matt Harvey, I'm going to put him to the recycler. I'm going to go over to all these garbage cards. I'm going to take 2 pitchers. It doesn't really matter which ones, just 2 of them. We'll do both of these Ortegas, and then we're going to look for a positional player. I like to target either infielders or outfielders. So for this example, we're going to do this first baseman, and then I got 2 of him. So we're going 2 first basemen, 2 relief pitchers, and the Matt Harvey. This is going to output us a A-plus card. It'll either be a pitcher or a infield positional player. We really don't want pitchers, but sometimes, unfortunately, it's going to happen. It's kind of a gamble, but let's recycle. And we're going to get a Yadier Molina. So that worked out perfect for us. That's what I wanted to show you guys. This works really well. If you look at this card, it sells for about 9 million easily. Now, another thing that I'm not going to do, but I've done already, and you can see I have this Yadier Molina collected already. The guys that are like 95 and above, so Molina, Cargo, Tulowitzki, Robinson, Cano, those are guys that you'll occasionally get. If you haven't collected them and you don't plan on using them on your team, collect the one that you get here. So, for example, I would collect, or not collect, but recycle Yadier Molina, and I'd go and grab another one of these bum positional players. And look, it would output me another A-plus infielder card. So I'm probably going to get like another Robinson Cano, or there's a chance I'll get Evan Longoria. There's a bunch of them. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to, but this would be basically a good way to collect that Yadier Molina, which is a tough card to get a hold of, and then still get back another card that you're going to be able to sell for a decent amount. So I hope I was clear on that, but let's go over and do another one here. Where'd my Matt Harveys go? There's another one. Okay, so this time we're going to do Matt Harvey 2 of the really bad pitchers, and we'll do 2 outfielders. So we got this guy and this guy. Again, it's going to give us another A+ card. Could be an outfielder, could be a pitcher. We're hoping for like McCutcheon. See, now we got a pitcher, but this one's not bad because he goes to some decent collections. I almost sent him to my roster, and I didn't want to do that. And he also sells for a lot too. So again, using that example I was talking about with the Molina, I could collect him or recycle him with a infielder, and I could take a risk here. And I'm either going to get another pitcher, which would kind of stink, or I'm going to get another infielder player, which would be cool because it'll probably sell for good. I'm not going to do that right now just because I don't want to risk it. Let's do 2 more for an example here. So far, we've gotten good results. Sometimes you're going to get back a David Price or another Wainwright or Justin Verlander, and that doesn't really help. But we'll do 2 third basemen, so 2 infielders and then 2 pitchers. And we're going to get back a Troy Tulowitzki. Look at this. We are in luck right now. This is another 95 overall guy. He probably sells for 8 or 9 mil. See, we're making budget back easily. Let's do 1 more Matt Harvey, 2 relief pitchers or bum pitchers, and then we got a left fielder and a center fielder. And the reason why I bought 1 pack for each card is because usually a pack gives you 4 pitchers, an infielder, and an outfielder. So when you buy 2 packs, you're going to get 8 pitchers, 2 infielders, 2 outfielders. That's why I kind of said you split the pack in half and chalk up the 1 million for each card. And this time we're going to get a Chapman. Now this is kind of a bust here because Chapman doesn't sell for much. If you saw yesterday's video, I think he's only selling for like 4 million. So this one was kind of not good. What I will usually do in this situation now is I'll take the Chapman and 4 of these bum pitchers, and it should give me back. No, it won't. Sometimes it'll give you back an A+. This time I'm going to get an A. This is more so of a gamble, hoping I get one of those like 88, 89 overall pitchers that are kind of rare, and I haven't collected, and there we go. I get a Madison Bumgarner. This is a card I don't have. This is kind of a card that I might want, so let's see what it sells for. It sells for probably more than the Chapman, so that risk ended up being worth it. And I mean, it's pretty much it's some of it's luck, man. You're not always going to get these good cards. You're not always going to get a Molina or a Tulo, but more often than not, you probably will. So I'll clean up and recycle these last 4 bum pitchers, and I'll get an 81 overall. I mean, this guy will probably sell for 2 million. That pretty much wipes up the cost of what I spent on one of those packs. So I would say this is successful. I still got 2 Wainwrights that I can do it with. I'm not going to do it just for the length of video purposes, but I hope you guys understand what I was trying to show you. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up on Twitter. Always hit me up on the comment section down below in the video, and I'll try to answer them best as I can. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about collections and some things that you can do as far as that goes. I'm out. Peace.